Hi everyone, I'm Mario, the drummer from Gojira, and you're watching Grasser Production.
Welcome to Grasser Production, today with Mario, aka the BPM machine of the band Gojira. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having you here. Alright, so Mario, I recently saw a Facebook post from a show in Hamburg, which says you could have filled bigger venues, maybe you didn't notice, but 2017 is your year. What do you say to that?
It's amazing. I'm not sure I get the entire sentence. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, you could have filled bigger venues. So
So Germany,
because you have a lot of sold out shows.
Exactly. Yeah. It's weird because Germany is changing for us this time, and we were struggling to get 300 people back in 2010 or 12.
Yeah.
And actually, our goal was to increase the number of people in Germany because we love this country and we feel there is a huge potential. Mm-hmm. It's a metal country. And
it's your neighbor country also.
Exactly, and so many good heavy metal festival. So finally, we think we get the attention in Germany for the first time, and it's an amazing feeling. We are very stoked about it.
Yeah, cool. Let's see what happens tonight in Munich.
Yes, exactly.
Cool. All right. So, as a drummer, you seem to find a way of twisting things around the riffs of your music. So how do you actually do that? What's your secret?
I don't have any secret. I just follow my heart. It's a bit cliche to say that, but I just love music in general. So I love when it's time to compose. I love to jam with my brother and the rest of the band, of course, but more with my brother. We have this strong connection since we were kids, and we always jammed in the past. And so I have different approach when it's the composing moment. Usually, because myself, I play a lot of drums just alone by myself, and I created so many drum exercises that finally end up in the songs. And there is many examples like this: The Art of Dying, the song Pray, Liquid Fire, Explosia, The Obvious Matter of the Universe. All these riffs came first from a drum patterns, and after that the guitar play on the drum exercises I created. But also I love just to play for the music. My goal is just to be able to simplify and play just for a riff or for a song. And actually on Magma my goal was more this one.
I also listened to Metal Talks on Spotify, where you talked about your beginnings. So you started when you were 12 years old, right?
Yes, 12 years old, yeah.
Yeah.
And I started, I mean, many drummers start at 8 years old or something. Yeah. It was not so, I was not so young, but it was a real shock in my life. And so I was really passionate right away. And we started Gojira, I was 14 years old.
Yeah,
yes.
Cool. And I also heard that you didn't like Metallica before, right?
Yeah, I did love, you said, or I didn't like?
Didn't like.
Oh yeah. No. Actually, Metallica is my the band I love the most.
Yeah.
But it's true that I didn't understand before listening to music. I didn't understand metal music. For me, it was an aggression, and because of my brother, he's 5 years older than me, so he was playing a lot of Metallica at home, and I didn't understand. It's true. But one day, it made sense for me, and I fell in love. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes.
So, what would you say? How much do you still have to practice the drums?
Depending on the schedule and the planning, when it's a year of composition, for example, I go every day in the studio with my brother. So honestly, I didn't practice so much my drum because we jam the whole day and we record stuff. So I'm more in this artistic mode, composition mode. When we tour, before a tour, I try to work for 10 days every day, like 2-3 hours. It's enough for me. just to maintain my level, to make sure my muscle will be ready for the tour.
Yeah.
So and I have two disciplines. The most important for me is the double bass. So I need to practice 1 hour minimum of double bass. So I start around 170 and I go up to 210 BPM, and I just do like a constant double bass for 1 hour.
Yeah.
That's a routine, very important routine. And the second thing is just jamming around my drums for 1 hour or two. Sorry. So yeah, that's it. 3 hours every day during 10 days before tour. And when we have like 3 months off, I go every day to the practice room and I try to progress.
So how long did you actually learn playing the drums? So did you have a teacher or did you learn it by yourself?
So when I started the band, for 3 years I didn't have any teacher. It just I was just reproducing what I heard, and just here and there some friends gave me some tricks. But it's true that at one point I felt that I needed more tricks, So I took lesson for 7 years with a jazz teacher. His name was Philippe Darrière. Hello, Philippe Darrière. And he was an excellent jazz teacher from a drum school with a certain specific method called Agostini. So you have many schools like this in France, one in Toulouse, one in Paris, in Limoges. All the big cities have this school called Agostini. So you follow a method. Okay. And so I took this, I was in this drum school for 7 years.
Okay. So when talking about jazz, is this also maybe a reason for your song structure? Could that be? Because it's very unusual, I'd say. Yeah. It's not the typical verse, chorus, verse.
You're
thing.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And especially when we start the band, we were totally experimenting all the time. It's true that nowadays with the new album, for example, you can have more. It's more structured.
Yeah.
You can feel the chorus, you can feel the verse. I don't know, maybe because we are getting old and we need more. More structure in our life also, I don't know. But when we start the band, it's true that the spirit of jazz maybe was into the music, so free and so experimental, yeah.
So I also think that Magma is more about the nature thing, this explosive, I don't know, I couldn't describe it.
Yes. Yeah, it can be everything. Magma is a complex album because it was also a momentum of our life. Magma is more the statement. My brother and I, we were in this mood, very difficult mood because we were losing our mother. She was sick, and we had to deal with composing this album, very important for our career, and at the same time take care of our mother. So we were boiling from inside a little bit. So Magma is more like this fire, this something dangerous and scary was inside of us also. Yeah. But it fit well with the music, and honestly it's also an homage to our mother. This album is a dedication for her. And she came from a country called Les Açores. It's an island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, called Les Açores in French. It's a Portuguese island, and it's full of volcanoes. So Magma is also like a bit for her, and it's also part of us. Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yes.
All right. Let's also talk about your tours. So in 2008, you had a tour with In Flames. You supported them on their A Sense of Purpose tour.
Yes.
I guess that was a big step for you, right?
Yes. It was a big step, yeah.
Yeah. So how much more can be achieved? So you toured with so many great bands. So what's next?
Next is to get more people in our headline shows. It's true that touring with Metallica was a highlight of our life, honestly. Yeah. So it's almost hard to tour with a better band when you're a metal band, actually.
Yeah.
So we did tour with Metallica a lot, with In Flames. We did the show with all the bands. It's true that we feel very happy with it. Now the goal is to when we play Germany just by ourselves, if we can get 2,000 people, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So we have more to do. We have to. So many people never heard about our bands, so we still need to promote. We still need to tour, and
I actually couldn't understand that, but okay.
I mean, with Magma, it's a new step, honestly, because the promo was perfect. The record company did a great job, and the album is good, I think. So the attention is got better,
Yeah.
But we can still got more people into our music, maybe.
So as your band consists for so many years now, what would you say? What's the maybe most important thing for a newcomer band to be aware of?
I would say just the communication is very important. The 4 members of the band, we communicate a lot because there is always tension. Like in all, it's the condition of human being. It's tension and it's hard to communicate each other. And so the 4 of us, we have the same idea of it's very important to stay healthy, to communicate a lot. So that's the main rule. Don't do drugs, don't do too much alcohol, and work very hard on the music. That's my advice.
What you do.
Yes, love what you do and work on your songs. More than on the visual and the band pictures. Work on the song. That's my main advice.
Okay. What would you say? How much of a businessman are you actually now?
We were a very bad businessman, and now we understood that it's very important to take care of the economy, of the image of the band. So now we learned how to do it a little bit.
So you got some advice?
For the business?
Yeah.
No, but the most important is really work very hard on the songs. If the songs are bad, you can work on your image, on your Facebook account or your Instagram.
The songs are your basic.
Yes.
Or your basics, just
Yeah, I would say. And after that, of course, now we have a great management. The same as a Slayer and Mastodon. We have a great record company, so they are doing the job also.
Yeah, that's great. Cool. So last question for today: what else can we expect this year of you in 2017?
So we will end this tour in Olympia in France with 2 nights in Olympia. That's a big deal for us in France because it's a 3,000 capacity. So 2 nights in a row is 6,000 people. So it's an amazing, maybe the biggest show we will do as a headliner. And after that, we go in the US for a co-headline tour during May, and we come back for the festival in summer. We play Germany, Rock am Ring, Rock im Park, I think.
Cool.
Yeah, we play over there. And after that, we do some shows with Metallica in the US in August.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and after that, we still working on the planning for next fall.
Cool. So this sounds really exciting.
Yes, a lot of touring.
All right. Thanks so much for the interview.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.